Frederick County Government Office of Sustainability and Environmental Resources received a new name in 2022 when previous county executive Jan Gardner and the county council voted to change the previous division name to the Division of Energy and the Environment. Now, the Division of Energy and the Environment houses two departments, Department of Stormwater and Department of Climate and Energy. County Executive Gardner and the County Council were aware of the pending change in our climate, locally and globally, and acted on creating a department that could conquer the threats of extreme heat and severe weather emerging in the near future. Manager of Climate and Energy, Don Ashbacker, says we need to recognize climate action, which is a three-part process.
Climate action has three parts. The first part is we want to reduce the causes of climate change. So greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide are trapping the sun's ray, and that's what's rays into the planet, and that's what's warming the planet. So the county council set a goal for us all in the Frederick County to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions by 50% by 2030, 100% by 2050. So we want to work to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions. Second of all, we want to reduce the harm that we're seeing as the planet, as our temperatures are warming, we're seeing more extreme weather events. And the example of that is in 2021 when Hurricane Ida came from the Gulf all the way up to the coast and came to Frederick County and caused quite a bit of damage. So we want to minimize the damage to property and buildings because of that. And then the third aspect is that we want to regenerate healthy systems. So things like restoring streams, planting trees, all help to make the environment healthier, and trees pull down carbon dioxide from the air, and we like that.
The County Council created a goal to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the county. Climate and Energy created a list of missions to complete that can fulfill the goal of greenhouse gas emission reduction.
We know from the data that 50% of county greenhouse gas emissions come from transportation or vehicles. So whatever we can do to convert those to electric or to reduce those greenhouse gas emissions or take less trips, which I know is challenging, but again, these are the kinds of things we all have to talk about and think about that we know will make a difference. And then the next biggest contributor is buildings, and that's about half from commercial buildings, half from residential. So the electric company have some great incentives to help buildings of both commercial and residential make changes. And then a really big thing is getting the grid clean. And as much as the county can make sure that its own power is renewable, will really help and show others that this can be done.
Climate and Energy is already making efforts to put climate change at bay, with a list of projects in the works, multiple solar arrays installed around the county, and more.
One of the things is we did do an incentive program to help businesses. It was called Business Energy Saving Tune-Ups, where we partnered with Potomac Edison. They provide incentives. The county made the copay, and so we helped support 100 businesses to make lighting retrofits, which saved about over 2.5 million kilowatt hours of electricity. We've served about 43 households in terms of making energy efficient retrofits. And since the start of the program, we've served about 700 households, and we expect to serve around 100 more in the next year and a half. Public Works also installed a solar canopy at their facility, which also powers electric vehicle chargers. So we're really experimenting with a lot of cutting-edge ways to have clean energy and meet our needs.
The Department of Climate and Energy wants the entire community to participate in protecting our climate for the future.
We know that the climate emergency is projected to cause a lot of challenges for us, and doing that work can be really complex and overwhelming. And so just to have county staff and agencies and community members working on this issue is really important to help keep the county in good shape for the future.